My name is Brian Rosinski, a lead digital marketer at Zoll Medical Corporation. Prior to Highspot, we definitely had a lot of challenges. We had kind of our own custom-built app, if you will, and it was 5 or 6 different apps for our various business units. And they were really hard to maintain. They were built in our CMS platform, so you had to be super technical to use them. And it was only available on an iPad. There was no way to share documents out of it and no way to track what people were doing with it. It was super limited and took a lot of back-end work to make any updates to. Since getting Highspot, we've really been able to allow our marketers and our content creators to push out their content, really optimize it, and then obviously being able to track what people are doing at the platform and how the content is working has been amazing. Since deploying Highspot, we've gotten up over 1,300 unique users between sales and marketing and kind of our clinical deployment teams. Over the past year, they've been averaging about 103 document views per person, which has been great. So really showing that engagement with the platform and that it is being beneficial to them. The other thing we've done that I think is kind of unique is we've implemented some HTML pitch templates, which have allowed us to kind of take our in-house email marketing efforts, move them into Highspot, and allow the sales reps to be able to use those as kind of one-to-one communications with their customers and with their prospects versus just kind of your generic email template. So it's a little more creative and a little more engaging for the customer. One of the things we have implemented recently is making sure we're getting kind of a structured training for all of our new hires that come in. When we first implemented Highspot, it was a little bit all over the place with training. We were trying to get everybody on board at once and then get the platform running smoothly, obviously. And so lately we've been doing a monthly new hire training where the first or second week of every month, we have our 5 to 10 new users that come in and everyone gets the same training versus going through their manager or whoever it is that might be showing them the platform, and who knows, they could be missing things because they don't know about them, they don't use them. So making sure everyone's getting that consistent training has been helpful. We've been using them more on the spot scorecard side of things and seeing what content's working there and who's engaging with it, but definitely something we're excited to explore a little bit more. Within the first kind of implementation, first year or so, one of our biggest challenges was definitely content migration. With our old system, like I said, it was this custom-built, antiquated mess within a CRM. There were 12,000 plus documents in there that had no version control. People didn't really know where they came from. They might be out of date. But kind of what we had to do was migrate everything over just because we didn't want to lose it. And Highspot was super helpful with that, building us a staging environment where we dropped everything in there and we're able to kind of filter stuff out from there. And actually was having a conversation with our team yesterday and we're super excited. We're ready to delete that staging environment now. So we can get rid of all that stuff. So definitely migrating all that content over and figuring out what we needed to keep was one of our challenges. And that wasn't a Highspot challenge. That was an internal challenge with us and getting everyone on the same page. I think the other challenge that I kind of mentioned was just getting everyone trained. With our sales force, like I said, it's 1,300 something users now. At the time, it was maybe half, 3/4 that. So you're still looking upwards of 500 people that you have to move from this thing they've been used to for the past 10 years. And we all know sales reps aren't big on change. So getting them to move over to this new platform that looks different, functions different. It has a ton more features, of course, and works a lot better, but it's just getting them to embrace that change. And the thing we're seeing now with our new hires is they're loving the tool. You still have your few people that are stuck in their old ways and say, I don't want to learn this, but the new people love it. They're taking full advantage of it, and it's been great for us. The biggest impact Highspot has had on Zoll is really ease of use for our sales teams. Having everything be accessible via Salesforce, via Outlook, via the web app, via the mobile app has been awesome. And then being able to share that content and track how it's been working is huge for our sales teams. They know who's interacting with it. They know what conversations to have with which people has been amazing. The other impact that it's had for us is, like I said earlier, really being able to allow our marketers to manage their content. They can upload it to the place they need it to be. They can add new versions to it. They can take it down if they need to. So really empowering them to manage their own content has been a huge help for us as well. One of the biggest wins for Highspot that we've seen happened January of 2022. One of our hospital sales reps had been trying to get into a hospital for about the past 11 years since he had joined Zoll. And in January, he had a little opening against one of our competitors, sent a pitch out with the relevant documents to that opportunity he saw, received, I think it was 10 or 15 opens and engagements within the first 24 hours of that pitch. And that got him in the door. From there, he was able to close that deal within 3 months, which got him to, I think, 120% of his yearly quota within the first 4 months of the year.